Hello everyone, it's Nick So from No Take Twos, and like I said in my intro video, today we're going to be reviewing Terraria, a 2D sandbox game that has a lot of RPG influences. I got the hot sauces right here, got the script right here, let's see how much I'll follow along with it, and I got the timer right here. So, time starts now. So when you create your character, it's basically, you have a couple of basic clothing options and hair options. The character creation isn't really a focal point because of the vanity armor sets that you have, which are basically armor sets that look cool and you can put on that will replace your armor in, not in stats, but in looks. So you can have super cool armor on and not have to sacrifice your good defense. Like in Minecraft, you can only have the netherite armor on if you want the best defense. And when you create the world, you have a couple of different options. To start, you have journey mode, which is kind of like Minecraft's creative mode, except in order to get an item infinite amount of times, you need to research it first. So let's say I want infinite wood. I need to research 100 of it, and then I'll be able to have infinite amount of it. And the same with weapons. I need to have one weapon in order to research it and then have an infinite amount of copies of it. Next is normal mode. It's a pretty basic standard game. Next is expert mode, which it's harder than normal mode. And excuse me. And bosses have new AI and new attacks. But the upside is you get a lot of really good loot. Like when you beat a certain boss, you can have another accessory unit. So instead of 5 accessories, you have 6. Finally, there's master mode, which in like expert mode, bosses are harder and you get more better loot. And finally, you have 2 world options, corruption or crimson. They have different loot and different armor sets, but personally, I like to go with crimson because of the weapons and the buffs that you get. So after getting further into the game, you come across this boss called the Wall of Flesh, and once you kill him, your game goes into hard mode. All games will go into hard mode, and it basically makes the game even harder on top of it. And, excuse me, will give you better loot. Like you can get a stick that lets you teleport anywhere on your screen. And if you have a really big monitor, you can abuse that and just teleport like halfway across the map. And in Terraria, there's 4 unique classes: melee, ranged, summoner, and magic. And they all have different unique weapons like bows and guns for range. Like, you know, melee has like daggers that you can throw. Magic, you can use tomes and wands, and summoners, you summon these guys and use a whip, and then you whip them. You whip the enemy, and then your guys will jump. So it's kind of like a Beastmaster. And there are 556 unique weapons in the game, as well as 69 different armor sets that will buff each unique class's damage. Nice. Oh. There are NPCs in the game. And if you can build houses and accomplish certain tasks that will relate to them, that will make them move in. Like for example, in order to get the merchant who will sell you goods, you have to first acquire at least 50 silver. It's pretty easy. And then the merchant will move in, and then you can buy stuff from him. There are a lot of different NPCs that do a lot of different things. And there are 3 different types of bosses in Terraria: pre-hard mode bosses, hard mode bosses, and event bosses. Pre-hard mode bosses are bosses you fight in pre-hard mode. Hard mode bosses are bosses you fight in hard mode, obviously, and event bosses are bosses that you fight during events. So like one time you get invaded by pirates, and the boss in the pirate invasion is a big pirate ship that you have to defeat. And another boss is the Martians, and then the boss is obviously a big UFO that you have to defeat. And this game is there's so much content, I can't really say it all in this short video. And it hasn't been slowing down since 2011 because recently it won the award on Steam for the Labor of Love, which is when developers does not forget about the game and constantly updates it. And because Terraria won the award, we're going to get another update for the game that has been going on since 2011. So this is literally just the game that keeps on giving. Alright, that was my review. I hope you enjoyed it. I didn't really get to cover what I wanted, but all I wanted to do, but I hope you liked it. And comment down below what game you might want me to review next. I'm thinking the next game I'm going to do is Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga. But if you have any other options, leave them down in the comments. Thank you.